I'm C-Stick and I'm still here in April. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So yeah, this is the quarterly check-in. It's April. I just had my birthday yesterday, and let's see where we're at after the first 3 months of this creativity story. So I thought this might be a good time to put in some backstory to this whole thing. Before I started this, I was doing advanced level studies in labor science. Yeah, I was doing advanced studies in labor science. My goal was to get some sort of a master's degree. It felt like a good idea right then. It didn't work out. I skipped out on that, and from the start of this year, I have been looking for another job. So this project has been something that I am keeping up just to keep something up, other than looking for jobs. And so far, I'd say it's been stimulating. Oh, nice, a butterfly. In April. So, creativity has for me been, as for many others, I guess, roller coaster ride. Sometimes you're into it and sometimes you're out of it. My problem has often been that when I'm up and going, I go pretty hard, so I'm doing it alone, and when others are doing stuff, then I might be dead in the water. So this whole thing has been sort of a way for me to understand how I can keep it at a level that is sustainable throughout the whole year. The video logs, the shorts, they are all partly for me to actually have like deadlines and stuff, to do something, to keep playing, to keep being creative with my instrument, with other creative stuff that I feel interest me, so I don't just put it to the side and let it wait. And also like this check-in right here, so that I can think about for myself, like, what have I been doing, how has it been going, should I change something, and so on. And putting it in video format makes me have to watch what I have been talking about, how I've been reflecting about things, and yeah, it makes me have to think about what I've been doing, which is a good thing when you're trying to do a project, even if it's only for yourself. So a part of this has also been keeping up my physical health, which has from time to time been not so simple to keep up. At times I've been really good about it, like gone out running every morning and stuff, but that was a lot of years ago, and last year I haven't been doing much exercise at all, not even walks, and I love taking walks, long walks. So for myself at home, I've actually been starting to build some muscle. Oh yeah, there is the butterfly. I hope I caught it, maybe not. Yeah, so I've been doing some exercises at home, building some upper body strength. Helicopter time. We have to wait this one out. Straight over. Yes, I was saying I had back in the day been practicing way too long. I was playing guitar way too long and not thinking about my posture, things like that, keeping the rest of me healthy. So I developed some stress injuries and so on, and that has been present until this day, and that's why I try to build up some sort of muscle mass and keep my body somewhat healthy. Especially when you get older, that's kind of important. Yeah, so let's move on to the next point, which is practice. Talking about the Chapman stick mainly, but also a bit drums. It has not been very organized. The most of it has been meeting some sort of demand in the form of like a YouTube short. I need to learn this song, or I need to come up with some sort of improvisation or whatever. It has been the mission, so then that has been what I have been practicing, which is not a bad thing. It's been kind of varied, which I like. It's been challenging as well. Some songs like the Dora Hedora theme and the CKY song, Escape from Hellview, I think I did. Those were hard. especially the Doro Hedoro, just to like figure that out, how to play that in a sort of convincing way on the Chapman stick. It took some finagling, but for the time that I had to do it and so on, I'm kind of happy about it. It made me think that maybe I could do the same with some like Children of Bodom songs and stuff like that I enjoy listening to on Chapman stick. Yeah, I think it would be cool. Yeah, so not organized in that way as I have been before, but not bad. I think I have become better still. And there has been other things coming up now lately, which has made it harder for me to keep up with the shorts, because I have other things that I have to practice, which will be coming up later in the video. We'll get to that. I'm still using my lists as I did those tips from the video. That has been going good, especially the organizing of what to do with lists and so on. I think that if I would go away from that at this point, I would be lost in the water. And at times I have reorganized the lists so that I just have like a post-it note on my table where I just spit out the things I have to do for the day. And then I just ignore like things I have to do over the week and so on, because it can get messy. So yeah, whatever works, and oftentimes I feel that works for me. So lists still working. I wrote down here shorts and lost level have taken out most of the time. So the band I play in, we took on a gig, and when we accepted it, well, they accepted us, I should say, and then when they had done so, we kind of discovered that, yeah, these people, all the other bands, they seem to only play originals. And instead of like going to the people who booked us, we said, okay, well, we will just write 2 songs, because our slot is like 30 minutes. So we were like, yeah, let's make 2 songs that are originals, and then we just keep playing our video game covers for the rest of the gig. That should be fine. Just like spread it out. And I need to just say that we have been trying to write songs for this band pretty much since we started, I think more than 5 years ago, and it's been hard. It has either been one person trying to write a song, no one else like catching on to it and like trying to do something, and later another person has tried, and same story. But now with this deadline, me and the guitarist in our band, we just locked in and finished 2 songs. One of the songs that we have is actually a song that I wrote for like solo Chapman stick as a practice thing, and I really liked it, and I was going to record it. I still might though, but yeah, we made it to more of a band song, and it has taken on like this whole new thing, and yeah, like a life of its own. And now there is the version that I play on my own and the Lost Levels version, and they are the same song, but they are so different at the same time. So that's really cool, super fun. And the other song is a song that has been in the band just forever, it feels like now. Yeah, now it just came together. I'm super proud of the whole band nailing the songs soon. Well, those 2, I mean. The rest of them we kind of already know. But yeah, everything is coming together real nice. So, looking forward to the gig. Now to videos. As I said, shorts have been good fun. Some weeks I look forward to doing the shorts. Some weeks I do not know what I'm supposed to do. Say a Sunday, and I'm like, oh shit, what should I do as a short this week? Then Monday comes. That's when I do most of my job hunting, so I don't think about it so much. Tuesday, I might have forgot about the short thing. Wednesday, holy shit, I should do this short now. I'm actually talking about like the worst scenario week now, but yeah. And then Thursday, hopefully I have something, and hopefully I have it done by then. But worst case scenario, it's done by Friday. Not to say it's always like that. Most often it has actually, I think most often, it has been more like I'm having an idea already on Sunday, like a song or something, and then I start checking it out on Monday after my job hunting. Then maybe Tuesday is a practice day, Wednesday is kind of a test filming day, or I try to nail it. If I don't nail it, then I absolutely do, or just find it good enough on Thursday, Thursday. And then on Thursday night, Swedish time, I post it. That has been working out good for me. It's been challenging, and I kind of feel like I do need strategies for it, but I'm kind of developing them as I go, because this whole video thing is kind of new for me, but it's good fun. I like it. Keeps me in a good state of mind. So, goals for next quarter. Gig, or hopefully gigs with Lost Level. I have this one coming up in May. Yeah, in May, middle of May. Looking forward to that. Other than that, we have been talking about trying to arrange something on our own. We have buddies in other bands. Hopefully they would like to join in. It would be fun if we were like not only metal people. The music we play is like leaning towards metal, but it would be fun to like blend a lot of genres, have people just come together, listen to music, play music for each other. It would be cool. We'll see how that goes. We are in talks to play some paid gigs as well. It would be real nice with a little money bonus for me. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have from like 2022, I think, a couple of songs that I released back then. I think it was like Mid-Journey or like AI picture generation. It was like really shit back then, but I thought it was kind of cool how the pictures were like just emerging out of prompts. So I was like experimenting with that stuff and got some pictures that I liked, did some collages out of pictures that I like digitally, and I put them on the releases. And with the way AI has been going and the way that all the stuff I have been learning about AI, well, it has really put a damper on that whole thing. And I'm no longer very proud of those covers. Album covers, not really albums, but you know what I mean. So what I have been doing is I have been working on erasing those pictures and just painting new ones for those releases. Even though no one really like listens to them, I just don't want them there anymore. So I feel it's like fair to just change it, make it into something that is made completely by me, or at least in some cases I have been doing like collages, like paper clippings and gluing them together and stuff. You'll see something that I have put together instead of AI, because right now I'm so goddamn sick of that shit. Hopefully it will go away sooner rather than later, or at least like disappear into the background, because it has had its time in the spotlight. I mean, like, please just use it for science and stuff. People like walking on the streets, living their lives, they don't need a chatbot to talk to. They need people to talk to. And here I am talking to a camera that doesn't talk back. That's kind of fun, kind of neat. Man talks to himself into a camera, complains about people not having other people to talk to, only AI. Yes, I have done the art for Horrible Joy. I have submitted it on all platforms and so on. I'm on my way on replacing the two other ones. So yeah, this took about a month to get together. I look a bit different now. I have actually made the art for Talking at You So this is how that looks, and yeah, continuing with the video now. Yeah, it would be actually cool to release a song out upon the internet. I have stuff almost done, but I just haven't taken the time to finish those songs. So next next 3 months, I guess, put that out as a goal for myself. I've been kind of sick of my own songs in the way that they are kind of depressive, like downers, all of them. I feel like even when I try to make it like positive from my point of view, it sort of comes out as negative. Not sure how to work with that, like against that, or just roll with it. But yeah, this song that went to Lost Levels, well, I'm still keeping it too, but yeah, that song was kind of a way to try to get out of that rut. But I guess if I release it in my way, then you'll hear how it turned out. So yeah, I have actually been thinking, since it's actually getting warmer outside and so on, I am wanting to, I'm starting to build a sort of a repertoire to get like 30 minutes, 60 minutes, hopefully. That would be great, of material just for me to play Chapman stick, for people to listen to with me busking. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I would like to try out busking in some form. I mean, the city I live in is not very big. I don't know how that would work really. We have like 2 town squares maybe. No, actually there are a couple. But yeah, it's not very big, so it's like, I guess, the same people circling everywhere. But just, at least just to try it, that would be cool. See where it goes. I'm not thinking that it would take in much money, but at least I would have done something. And having a repertoire is very good, if not just for that, then to like maybe play in other contexts, not being reliant only upon having a band, like playing in Lost Levels, so to speak. The first step is to actually learn songs, get good at the songs, accumulate the material, and then when I have that, I can start thinking about how the hell I'm gonna get an amp. So yeah, one step at a time. One challenge that I have brought up here, I've written down avoidance loop. The task feels worse than it's actually... The task feels worse than actually doing it and rewards procrastination. What the fuck am I saying? I mean, I've been going for 32 minutes now, yapping here. And when I started, I was like, holy hell, how am I gonna be talking here? There are like joggers and cyclists going around, and it felt like it was gonna be totally awkward. But now I've just been talking for half an hour and looking out upon this beautiful lake, being blinded by the sun. Very bright, and all in all, I think it's been kind of great. Now to round off this thing, it might be 30 minutes more of yapping. I guess this like goes along with my songs being a bit on the Debbie Downer side, but I've often been told that I'm a pessimist and think very negative, and that I'm like lazy and stuff. But then I had this teacher at university who didn't know me at all, and I think it was the first time we had her. And she asked the whole group, she was like a psychologist. She asked the whole group, can you say a trait about yourself? Like, name a trait. And I just, like, on reflex said, yeah, I'm lazy. It was the morning lesson too. She was like, oh, you're lazy? I was like, yeah, that's what people say. And then she said, like, are you sure? You don't seem very lazy. I mean, you got here this morning, and that's more than a lot of other people have accomplished this very morning. And that like stuck with me. Okay, so let me fill in some context right there. This whole university story here, before that I had been out of work and school for about 4 years because I had some serious mental issues. I got myself a bipolar diagnosis, and I wasn't really sure that I was gonna make anything out of myself, even though I was going back to university. You know, I was just like doing stuff, going with it, and so on. And what she said really, as I said, stuck with me, and I kind of needed to hear, I guess, that, hey, maybe you should check on yourself. Maybe you aren't all those things that you have told yourself that you are, or others have told you. I think that was important for me and probably for others there to hear. So yeah, good on her for knowing what to say to tired students, I guess. So good. That was like 3 years ago now, I think, more. And I'm still thinking about that. And there is something to it, like being persistent. And in some way I know I'm not lazy, because I have done some shit that people just won't do. And everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. I mean, lazy is like subjective and can be about different things. But I'm really thankful that she said that. And I think maybe others in the room needed to hear it too. So yeah, I'm here making videos proving for myself that I'm still showing up. Just keeping my own creativity alive. Of course, you're welcome to join in and comment your thoughts. Have a dialogue. Make your own video. Link it so that I can see it. Can reflect upon things. Yeah. I've been almost sitting here filming for an hour now, so just gonna let these bikers go past me. And then I'm gonna do my outro. Okay, now here we go. I'm Cystic and I'm still here in April. Yes, we're at the end of the video. I kind of glossed over that bipolar stuff right now, and if you want me to talk more about it, please say something, because in that case I will prioritize it. So far I have an idea for a video about it, but it's not prioritized. I know that when I first got my diagnosis, it was really tough to find information about how like normal people are coping with it. I myself have bipolar type 2. So if I can help anyone by talking about my experience, I absolutely will. Other than that, if you actually watched this video, I'll just say thank you and enjoy the rest of the bike ride, and kram på det!